Luke Fickell thought it would. It didn't. A lot of your defensive coaches get caught up in these creative offensive schemes when they become head coaches. You kind of did the same in Cincinnati. The offense was never their strength. It was always their defense. So it was talent-wise, Alabama has a massive edge. But my power ratings put this at 14. So I don't like it because it's on national TV, because Madtown is going to be absolutely mad with Alabama coming to town, because Luke Fickell is a elite defensive coach, because this Alabama head coach, when he was at Washington, had a habit of winning these games, but winning them close. And then I look at last week. It's a one-score game at home against South Florida in the fourth quarter. I mean, they poured it on late, but that would so anything over 14, I take Wisconsin.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just to be right there, I'll watch it a little closer.
The blowout wouldn't surprise me because Wisconsin's quarterback and passing games suck.
I just, we have to being Vols fans, we have to pay attention to Alabama whether we like to or not. And I just feel like I've seen this spot way too many times before where Alabama looked real lackluster the week before, and they come out in a much more respectable matchup the next week and then wind up really, really handling business. So that's part of, I think maybe it's some of my PTSD from the past and seeing Alabama do what they do that's got me feeling that way. So I'll watch that one a little more closer going into the weekend. But this was we're about to hop into the games you want to talk about. But LSU and South Carolina is interesting to me. You got a South Carolina team that really didn't look great against Old Dominion in week 1, won that game by 4 points, then goes up to Kentucky last week as 9-point dogs and really blows the doors off, winning that thing 31-6 right there. And you got LSU lost in week 1 to USC out in Vegas, and then comes in and kind of struggles against the Nicholls State team that they should have literally walked all over and beat by 50. They wound up winning it by 3+ touchdowns, but they had to salt it away in the end there. I feel like giving South Carolina a touchdown right here in a road SEC game. It's a noon kickoff. It's going to be pretty raucous atmosphere down there in Columbia.
Like when we go to SEC, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how big LSU's edge is. So, LSU's got 5 5-star, 46 4-star players. So the LSU likely has about 20 NFL players on their roster, which is very good. Mm-hmm. And you get to South Carolina, and you're looking at fewer than around 10. So historically, I would favor LSU by 10 in this situation from a power rating perspective.
Okay.
So because I have some doubts about how quickly their defense is improving and South Carolina can be, I would like South Carolina a lot more if they were double digits in this game. So I assume this is going to be the nationally televised SEC game of the week. I don't like 7. I don't like 7 coming off a loss. Coming off a big win for South Carolina. Right. So at 7 or less, I'll take LSU.